Virgo, welcome again. Dadhichi here with your monthly synopsis. That's the horoscope synopsis we're talking about. And the moon commences the month on a very positive tone, moving through the upper part of your horoscope, being the planet that regulates your fulfillment, profits, friendships, social activities, that sort of thing. It is indeed moving in the upper part of your career sector on the 1st, then again on the 3rd through the 11th house. And in this 11th house, making connections with Mars, Jupiter and Mercury up until the 5th. So this is an important first few days of the month in which you can put your best foot forward with respect to your work, then again with your friendships. A lot of socialising on the cards. But then again too, Mars is not your best planet. In fact, it's one of the worst planets for you, being in the 11th house. What I see there is reconciliation of sorts. You mustn't run away from any problems with friends or elder siblings, because the 11th house has to do with elder siblings. There could be some problems there. Now, if it's not a direct conflict with them, it could be that you act as a mediator to help them in some of their particular personal problems during this first week of the month. A quieter period for you around the 6th and 7th with the moon moving to the 12th house. This is a time of meditation, introspection, but I'd recommend that you don't go too far back into the past. Knowing you with your very self-critical analysis, you're likely to tear yourself apart like a lion at a piece of flesh. I don't like that. You should be kind to yourself. And at least we see with Mercury, your ruling planet, going to the 12th house as well on the 8th. I think you'll reconsider being quite as hard on yourself. But you do need to still be careful to not look back in time on those things in your life that have dragged you down. You need to have a different perspective on those negative events that have occurred as actually being the building blocks of a better character and a much, much more fortuitous future. It's through those errors and mistakes that you become who you are. And that's the type of thinking that your ruling planet moving in this 12th house can help you with. It is definitely a period of introspection from the 8th all through this month, because Mercury will remain there for the next 2 or 3 weeks. And you should avail yourself of the opportunity of your ruling planet in this area. It is also a position of foreign affairs, emigration, as well as being a spiritual place. So I see some of you being very, very strongly connected to localities outside your normal residential sphere. Some of you may travel, or at least will make contact with foreigners or people that are off at a distant place. The moon in conjunction with Saturn in your 3rd house gives you a heavy mind on the 13th, but it's nice to see that you can reconcile that with someone on the 17th when Venus moves to your 2nd house. 2nd house, yes, that has to do with your money, but it has to do with your speech. This gives you the ability to sway someone or to have them think along the lines that you want them to. This is perfect if you're in advertising or you're a salesperson. And even if you're not in that area, if you're just trying to get someone to, to go somewhere, you want some companionship at a place and they're a little bit reluctant to do it, the 17th and 18th is a good time to tell your story and persuade them against their will. Isn't that fun when you win? We see as the transits progress again, your ruling planet, Mercury, as I said, up till the 24th is in that really sort of a difficult position. It's an introspective position. But lo and behold, we see that nothing stays the same, and your ruling planet does move to your sun sign on the 24th. So this is a much, much brighter period commencing for you. And the last 6 days of the month, I would say, are much, much better for you, much more confident attitude, and some unexpected changes, especially financially around the 24th, at around the same time, 24th and 25th, leading up to the 28th, which to me is a period you have to be careful of, because Mars moves to the 12th house. Again, this 12th house seems to be very, very predominant during this 1 or 2 months of your life. Mars in the 12th indicates that you'll be maybe prompted through this first period of the month to just skim the surface of some of these issues that I've talked about. But when Mars moves there, this is the time when you really get down to the bedrock and start to unearth some of the motivations, some of the real reasons for what's happened in your life. Incidentally, this very negative planet moving through a negative sector of your horoscope is positive for finances, for business activities, so on and so forth. So on the internal level, it's a bit of a struggle, but outwardly you'll see some very nice benefits in this last stage of the month. Till next month, take care. I'd like to see you at my website, astrology.com.au. I've got to give it a play. Come on, give me a bit of latitude there. Till next month, I hope everything goes well for you. You can get your free readings there at the site, and of course if you want a personal reading, myself or some of the other practitioners are there to avail themselves of your problems and to help you along the way. Take care. Bye-bye.